Based on our day-to-day practices and the chemicals we use, we are slowly but surely polluting the ground as well as the fresh water we and everything else needs to survive. Every so often it rains or snows or hails. The specifics don't matter because it all turns into the same thing, stormwater. But where does stormwater actually go? Well, the stormwater either soaks into the ground to become groundwater, evaporates or flows into stormwater designs such as storm drains, culverts, etc., and runs into the pipe system then into our oceans collecting dangerous chemicals, bacteria, trash, and more. One of the biggest contributors to this is cars.
Motor oil is incredibly dangerous when not properly cared for. It gets into sewers and drains and then pollutes the ocean, killing fish, frogs, plants, and whole ecosystems. According to the water pollution website, oil cannot dissolve in water and forms a thick sludge in it. This suffocates fish, gets caught in the feathers of marine birds, and blocks light from photosynthetic aquatic plants. Every year, 192 million gallons of used motor oil are spilled into the ocean, causing just 12% of all the oil in the water. And motor oil is the biggest source of pollution in lakes, streams, and rivers. Just 1 gallon of used motor oil can pollute nearly 1 million gallons of ocean water. This isn't just a wide-scale problem either, this also affects local communities, as leaking motor oil can end up in puddles and streams and ponds where kids can play in. This is why it is important to properly dispose of it.
Well, how can I help to fix this problem?
Excellent question, Bill Nye. Well, the first step is to make sure that your car isn't leaking at all by regularly taking it to a mechanic. But if it does end up leaking, then you can try some of these solutions. Placing absorbent things on the top of the spill, such as kitty litter, clothes, or cardboard. Do this immediately in order to minimize damage. If you have to change oil, then you could also take it to a mechanic. But if you have to do it yourself, then make sure to do it 1, in a garage, 2, use a self-contained pan, and 3, take it to a local service center to make sure they are able to properly dispose of it.
Throughout the previous years, purchases for products such as antifreeze and oil are only increasing, so the next time that you see a car leaking oil, don't just ignore and let it wash away. Make sure to properly care for it and make sure you're protecting our stormwater.